Okay, so I guess I was a bit, well, I shouldn't say bored, but I figured I was in the mood to do this. I'm surprised my video camera still has battery in it because it's been a while since I've even used this, but I decided to go through my house and see, let's take a look at the language learning books I have because this is my current obsession, I guess. I always cycle between the same few obsessions, but current one's language learning, which of course it would be great if this was a more year-round thing because, or a constant one, because it's harder to learn language when you lose it. Motivation, but okay, so I'm only going to go through the language learning books I have, so I might have some books in other languages, but I'm not really going to. You might see them because you can also see my two cats because they're going to be wondering what on earth I'm doing, but I guess we'll see the some that I got on my coffee table right now. So there's the comparative grammar of Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, and French. I got this because I'm learning French. Well, I guess I've studied French and Spanish, and my brother wants to learn Italian, so I figured I might as well get this because it's got 3 of them. There's Portuguese as well, so I might go again to Portuguese a bit later. I actually studied very little Portuguese in 2011 for whatever reason I had interest, but I never got very far. But we'll see. So in regards Italian exit, I got some ideas, but I'm not gonna get into that in this video. But some other Italian stuff I've got are an Italian dictionary. So obviously the internet's kind of made dictionaries obsolete. The only reason why I still have dictionaries is because when I study languages, I try to not use the internet because I have a horrible internet addiction and I get distracted very easily. Because when I'm studying language, I'll read, oh, someone sends me a message and I'll go down this rabbit hole and whatever else. So when I'm studying, I try not to use the internet, which I haven't been very successful at, but hey, maybe it's something I'm going to have to work on. So we got the practice makes perfect, complete Italian grammar, which I haven't really delved into much yet, but I figured if I got that. I know some people are just complete immersion, but I like learning grammar too. Okay, there's another one, complete Japanese grammar. So this one I'm going to go just to get, the main thing I don't like about this is it's got Romaji, which I know it helps people, but the problem is I can't not look at it. It's hard for me to look away from that, so even when I should be just looking at that, but oh well. So I did do a bit of this one. I definitely gotta do a lot more though. And there's my kitty. I love my kitty. Alright, let's see what more we got there. No language. So there's this right here, which is French idioms. Easiest way to learn a language. Okay, I shouldn't say it's easy. I've tried looking through these to see if I can memorize. I've had a lot of trouble memorizing. I don't know why, but my memory isn't very well. I shouldn't say my memory is not good, but I've had trouble memorizing stuff. Maybe because I'm putting so much pressure on myself, I'm getting really frustrated if I'm not able to remember this stuff. Okay, let's not include this random self-help books. Self-help books my mom gave me because I'm always depressed. So Genki one. It was the course itself along with the book. I took Japanese in university, but we didn't use Genki. But I got Genki just because why not have that? And I really wish I didn't bring some of these books outside or with me because to work and stuff because some of them are damaged, weather damaged, and whatever. I guess it shows that at least I'm using them. But yeah, okay, so we got the Genki. Okay, let's see. So here's some more stuff. Okay, so some random other languages. So this is quite a few teachers have books, but it's complete Russian, which I've never studied. It'd be interesting, but I'm not focusing on Russian right now because I've got other stuff. Here's another language I've never studied really. Finnish, but that would be cool. That would be a cool one. The main reason I haven't is because there's just too many. This one is actually for my brother. Not that I don't like Arabic culture or anything. It's just that I don't got the time for it. And with Mandarin Chinese and Japanese, those 2 very time-consuming languages that I don't really think I've got the motivation to do Arabic as well, especially because you essentially need to learn modern standard Arabic and then other forms of Arabic, which is almost like multiple languages you gotta learn. Here's Swedish, so this one, you can see this one's pretty worn weather-wise. I used to bring this to work every day. The reason why I did this is because I wanted to see if it was possible for me to learn a language from scratch on my own. Now, I say from scratch. Obviously, it's a Germanic language, so it's got a lot of similarities to English. I just want to see if I could learn a language from the beginning again on my own. Which the thing I learned is that it's very frustrating starting all the beginning because you just can't say anything, you don't know anything. But the main problem is I put too much pressure on myself, and then I get demotivated. And yeah, that's what happens there. So here's some other stuff. So this is vocabulaire oh my god, my French is horrible. Vocabulaire progressif du français. This is the highest level because I want to. I gotta start working on this, to be honest, because I want to improve my French vocabulary. And then there's grammaire progressive du français, perfectionnement. So those are advanced French because I didn't really need a beginner's book like this. Grammar, even though actually it wouldn't be too bad. This one's actually pretty. This one's beefy compared to the other practice makes perfect. It's almost, I guess Spanish is a lot more grammar than language. I don't know, but here's the complete Spanish grammar. It's actually harder because I remember doing the Spanish one and then also trying the German one. And despite my Spanish being better than my German by a fair bit, the German one's actually easier, like at least at the start, because the Spanish one's telling you translate these sentences, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know what these sentences mean. I don't know the words of these, but this German one's it's a lot more rote memorization. I think the beginning starts with just telling you like the definite article or gender. Like I guess gender for me is still hard. Like I said, my German, I guess it makes sense because it's been like over a decade. But I took German for 3 years in high school. It's like I remember none of it, but not like at least like maybe passive. Like I can understand some stuff that I watch and read, but if I wanted to actually like speak it, I can't really form a sentence at all. Like even at one point, even my Swedish was better, but again, it's been my Swedish. The problem is my Swedish I didn't get to a good enough level to where I could just stop Swedish. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these back. I've still got more books in my bedroom, so I'll go to those. But I should put the Russian one lower because I don't know when I'm gonna get to that. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I have here. Let's check the other side. Of course, my cats again. I guess see, that's the other thing. This is scattered because a lot of my collecting was based on video games, which I still love video games, but I haven't had as much time to play. So you can see I've got I got a Japanese book here. These like it seems pretty random. PC Engine and PC Engine CD games, books on those in French. Because okay, so that's just I think a radical practice book, so it's just like the 214 radicals for Chinese. Let's see what we got here. I think this is a language learning book. The kanji learner. Oh, this is the. Okay, it's this. I forgot I even had this. Yeah, this is just a workbook for. I kind of stopped doing this mainly because I guess I stopped that here. I think I said in the shukudai. Shuku, yeah. Kan, toshokan. Okay, yeah, then inu. That's, I know the futoi, ki, like puki, weapon. Okay, so I can actually read a lot of those ones I didn't get to. But yeah, I didn't do that because okay, yeah, you can see there's another random book about the history of soccer in Italy, but this is in Italian. My brother actually brought that one. This is, yeah, socialism in Japan, that's in English though. I should. Okay, share me. Okay, so let's see, what's this? Oh, it's just Hirohito. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so this is another one. Kanji learner's course. So it's got 2,300 kanji with mnemonics. Now, maybe mnemonics would help. I've never bothered with mnemonics, so of course I've struggled remembering characters. But the reason why I don't bother with mnemonics is because I'd already been doing. Well, the primary reason is that I'd already been doing studying characters for years without bothering them, so I felt like it doesn't make sense to start all over again. The other reason why is because I don't know. It's like when I think of a character, I want it to be instant. I guess I don't mnemonic how to remember it, but okay. So let's go into my bedroom now. Which, oh my goodness, it's dark in here. It's always dark in here though. So, whoops. All right. So yeah, you can see everything's scattered. I kind of wish it was more organized, but so we got these are also from the same you like teach yourself, but these are like practice books. So I got Swedish tutor, Finnish tutor, I really wanted to learn these two languages. Actually, I had a Swedish flag on the wall there and a Finnish flag on the wall there. I had to take them down. Oh, actually, my cats took them down because they would not. They kept trying to take off the pins and whatever. Okay, so here's the complete Italian. And then here's complete Brazilian Portuguese. Which, yeah. So, like I said, like that's not the book I used. I think I still have the book I used for Greek. Not Greek. I did take Greek in high school for 1 year, but I'm not really a Grecophile. Is that what they call it? Okay, so here's another one. I have Simplified Russian Grammar, 2nd edition. I have no idea where I got. I think I might got this from my grandfather. I think he had it because I think he was a Russophile. So here's the Oxford Spanish Dictionary. So this is actually a bilingual dictionary, Spanish, English. Now I say that because it's not always the case. And there's that book. If you know Japanese, you know what it is. If not, I guess that's switched up there. So this is actually 2 separate books. One is Swedish, the English dictionary. The other one is, of course, now I can't get it out. Okay. See, because I actually got a fair bit of Swedish material. See, I got the Swedish tutor. I figured I needed to teach yourself book. Now I kind of want to get back into Swedish. But this is just Swedish to English. The other book right here is just English to Swedish, which I didn't know that when I bought the first one. I was like, what the hell? You need 2 different books? Which kind of sucks. But I got both just so I could have them. Here's a book because I had someone who was wanting to learn Norwegian. I don't know why I got this book instead of the Teach Yourself book, but it's the Mystery of Niels. This is actually Norwegian, which I got this book and I'm like, nah, not because of this book in particular. Like, I'm thinking, why would I learn Norwegian instead of Swedish? Because I felt like I'd rather learn Swedish. This is there's 2 main reasons. One is because Swedish has more speakers. I figured that would make it a bit better. It's still so dark in here. I don't know if I can do this. Is there not there? I don't know if that helps really, but of course my cats are going to want to explore them, which I don't really like them explaining them. But all right, the one was the more speakers. The other one was the fact that it sounds weird, but I like umlauts. Which this doesn't. Okay, so let's see. This I took for my French class in university, mise en pratique. And there's also the cahier d'exercice, and what's this? Grammaire en dialogue, niveau avancé. I really wish I wasn't such a depressed person, because then I just think of all the time I wasted being depressed, which includes up to now. And it would have been so much easier, or it could have done so much more progress. Okay, so we got more here. Here's another book for Swedish. Short stories in Swedish. So I said I got a fair bit of Swedish books. Now this is probably the first language I actually tried to study on my own. Is the Everything Learning Brazilian Portuguese book. I didn't stick with it because then I think I started going with German after that. I wonder. I think it might just because I like was playing Tekken and I like Cristi Monteiro. Honestly, that's the only thing I can think of for why I would have. Okay, it's Progrès en Communication. I just got to read more actual novels in French. I remember getting this for the German class, and they're like selling books. But here's a German English-German dictionary, which I don't even know what year this is from. I don't even know this. I might actually look at this again. Not right now, but I don't know. 1981. I was curious, just mainly because of the fact that they did an spelling reform, so that's a bit outdated, but I guess it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Okay, here's another book on German grammar. This one looks older than the other book I have. Here's Nakama one. I like how here it has them in the hiragana instead of the kanji. Is it Nakama or Nakama? See, I'm not good with pitch actions. Oh, there go my cats. Alright, so here's the other book, Essential Japanese Grammar. I forgot I even had this book. Is there a reason why? Oh, because this isn't really a workbook. That's probably why. It's actually good. I don't know if it's good, but I'm actually gonna have to check this one out. Yeah. All right, let me check that out. Here's this for some reason. I don't know why I still have this when I have the other book. Oh, this will get some practices. The thing is, I don't learn kanji this way, really. I learn the word, and if the word has kanji, I try learning the kanji with the word. So I don't do it by like, oh, I'm gonna not. Okay, so learning the kanji. Okay, so here's. Is this the entire shelf Mandarin Chinese? Not the entire shelf, all of it. So here's some random. Here's Genki right there. This is actually in 5. I don't even know where the book went for that. Is that it right here? No. There's a lot of random audio CDs. Which I kind of wish they still had audio CDs, but okay. So let's see. I know I apologize for being so dark, but let's see. So we got a concise Japanese. I should get a dictionary. I use the concise Japanese dictionary by title, and here's a concise Chinese dictionary. Now how did they do it? They must do it by pinyin. Yeah. Which, I mean, it helps if you know the pronunciation, but I've had problems when reading stuff in Japanese, and I had no idea what is. Okay, this is also by the. So if you don't know the pronunciation, if you're just looking at a word and you see the kanji and you don't know how to pronounce, you kind of. Oh, come on, cat. Okay, I apologize for being so dark. Yeah, my cat's being. Oh crap! My nail's coming. I don't want to accidentally come with my nail. So this one is a character dictionary. 写字字典. How many characters are even in this book? Actually, should say right on here, isn't it? Second edition. I'm just seeing if it says how many characters are on this. 3,500. Not as many as I would hope. Honestly, because people say you only need to learn all this and that. Sorry. I'd say about double that is probably like what you need to be really proficient. Like, people always underestimate fluency, at least how I think of fluency in my mind. Okay, what's this? Another Chinese dictionary. So this is actually much bigger than the concise one. Collins Mandarin Chinese Dictionary. Like I said, I don't have one for Japanese, but okay, let's see what else we got. So a lot of this is going to be Chinese. What is this? 外国人. Oh, Chinese grammar for foreigners. So 外国人多用汉语语法. Okay. You can hear my horrible pronunciation. Like I said, it's been way too long since I said. Okay, so that's this. Oh, this is the workbook. Okay. Now, this next book, I don't think it's for learning Chinese. I think it's just a book on Beijing itself. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm just going to have to leave that out there for now. Yeah, it's just a book on Beijing. Because that's where I was studying. A handbook of Chinese function words. Oh, I forgot about this one. That's cool. Enough. Yeah, so it's like a book for. Okay. See, this was cool. That's why when I was in China, I stocked up on as many of these books as I could because I wanted to have these for when I came back here and I continue my studies, which I never end up doing because, like I said, it's hard to study when you're really depressed. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. It's 5,000 words for Hanyu Shuiping Kaoshi. Okay, so it's level 4 and 3. This is levels 1, 2, and 3. Oh, 4 and 5, yeah. So this was the old Hanyu Shuiping Kaoshi. Now they have a new one, but so only 5,000 words. Like, come on, you're not gonna be fluent in a language with 5,000 words. Or like 50,000. Or not even 50,000 would be too much. But I'd say you need at least 20,000, maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. All right, let's see what else we got here. What is this? Oh, a dictionary of Chinese synonyms. Cool. Like I said, these are some really interesting. I kind of wish I had resources this good for Japanese. Oh, that's just a book on history of video game consoles. This is actually originally written in Japanese, though. This is a Chinese translation of it, which I found interesting. But that's obviously okay. So we got integrated Chinese. These are the books I used. So these were the ones I used when I was actually studying. Here's another. This is basic Chinese. I don't know why I would need that though. My Chinese. My Chinese might be basic now. It wasn't okay. Basic back then. Wow, I've been recording for longer than I thought it would be. So this is what I did. These are the courses, books I used when I was actually in China. So, Road to Success. I bought. So I think I can't remember how far we actually made it to, but I got a lot more than that, because you can see. So this is like all the way up to advanced. So yeah, I wanted to go all the way to advanced. So I bought a lot of these when I was there because I found them on Taobao for cheap. So I figured let's get these there. Like I said, I was like, yeah, let's study, get this while I'm in China. So I guess I was thinking of taking the Hangyu Shuiping Kaoshi level 4, which I ended up not taking that. Now they got the new one anyway, so I guess I might as well. Man, I'm so mad at myself going this, realizing all this was. That's just an atlas, I'm pretty sure, of China. Here's learning Chinese measure words. See, look at this, so much. What's this? Oh, Chinese radicals. See, it's almost like I got an entire array of resources to learn Chinese with. Well, of course, this is Chinese for beginners. I don't know why I have this either, but okay, so let's get to one last Chinese resource I've got. Read stories and learn Chinese. So these are like, I guess, graded readers. Or graded, like, easy read. Oh no, get rid of that. There we go, much better. I don't like reading pinyin, because I don't like being other, but also, once you get used to the reading Hanyu, or not Hanyu, then the Hanzi, so it makes it much harder. Yeah, you can see this. So, oh, wait, where was this? Okay, it's right there. But it's still not all my books, because I've got some more. But I'm gonna, let's see. Don't attack my Swedish books, Bubsy. I don't even know, what's your sister doing anyways? Once I'm done this, I'm gonna have to see what they've, because, oh, I hope she's not chewing on my cards. Of course she is. Why do you like chewing on cards so much, Kitty? Come on. I've had to buy like a whole bunch of new stuff because of her. Alright, so I got some, this is mainly French stuff here. Oh, my bad, okay. So I got, I thought that was a PSP UMD at first, but no. Okay, so I wonder why the French books are like that. You know, okay, so this is Le Dictionnaire linguistique et des sciences du langue. So that's not really going to be interesting most people. That's just like linguistic terms. Oh, there you go. This is a good one though. Le Dictionnaire des difficultés. See, that's why I got to practice my spoken French. I don't practice it again. Le Dictionnaire des difficultés pièges de la langue française. So like basically difficulties of the French language. Oh, what's this book? This book's huge. I don't even know what this one is. Okay, so an etymological and historical dictionary of French. Okay, so you see, I got a lot. There was another one too for ancient, but I didn't get that one because I figured I might as well not do that yet. Okay, here's just a dictionary. Petit Robert. This is 2023 edition, which I'm not gonna bother getting a new edition every year. So I got this one 3 years ago. Okay, let's see. This is a thesaurus basically. Dictionnaire des synonymes des contraires, because apparently thesaurus is not a word, so you just have to say a dictionary of synonyms and antonyms. And then this is, oh, there we go, this is a book in French, but that's not really a book for learning French. Okay, this is the slang. Yeah, so it's a book for French slang, which, look at these, those, I gotta read more. But that's why I need to improve my French. I gotta probably double my French vocabulary. Okay, so I'm almost done. I've got a few more books here, so actually it looks like just 2 more. So a dictionary of basic Japanese grammar. There's also intermediate advanced. Of course, I bought this, and now they're coming up with a revised edition for the first time in decades. So I figured like maybe I should wait. Okay, so whoops. And then this is the last book I got right here. Kanji Learner's Dictionary, revised edition. So that's my language learning books. See, look at that, it's like the upside down. Well, I can read upside down pretty well, so, or at least well enough, so that's not an issue. But yeah, I just wanted to show off the language learning books I have. See, look at this. This is a Japanese book. It's actually the Bible, and this is Historia del Kickbox en Japón. So history, of course, because that was before I was learning Japanese, like more extensively, like I am now. And that was the only book I could find about the history of kickboxing in Japan. It was a Spanish language book, so I got that. But yeah. I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Till next time.